Hey guys, welcome back. We're here again with Lianne Hofer, the Clutter Consultant.
The Clutter Consultant.
You told us a lot last time. You don't need that much of an intro. I introed you last time. Everybody knows who you are. Trust me.
Okay.
Everyone that's going to see this video knows you.
Knows who I am.
You're awesome like that.
Thanks.
So, you talked last time about cleaning up the linen closet. How do you organize it so that it's functional without having all the junk? Some junk's okay, not junk. Some infrequently used items are fine in the linen closet, but it needs to be a functional space.
Correct.
So the big one for the rest of us, the kitchen.
The kitchen, which sees so much traffic.
Yes. And there's at least 1 or 7 drawers that are junk drawers that just like, there's batteries, there's like toothpick from grandpa, there's like some twist ties, there's a hair bun, like there's art supplies, spare keys.
It's a typical junk drawer.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't know what the keys go to.
Fact. But you don't want to throw them away.
But you can't throw them away
just
because you might find the place.
Yep.
Yeah. We actually had that happen. We were in an attic, and as we're going through the attic, we had this piece of furniture in one of the bedrooms, and we kept shaking the piece of furniture, and you could hear there was something inside of it. So we were like, oh, and the homeowner was like, you know, it'd be really great if we could get this open. I don't know where the key is, and we're up in the attic, and we're going through years worth of stuff, and there is this piece of paper that says the key to the nightstand in the such and such bedroom. How random was that? And what are the chances that you find that wrapped in a piece of paper, specifically written? So we opened it up, it was a piece of paper that was inside.
It said the key to the chest of drawers is in the...
No, inside the chest of drawers was just, no, it was not a scavenger hunt. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, the kitchen. So the kitchen sees a lot of activity with a lot of people. You're in it 3 times or more a day. You've got multiple people, you know, a lot of people touching things. So when you...
Before we get too far.
Yeah.
There's a chicken or the egg question here. The drawer under the stove. What is that for?
I don't know.
Is it for pans? Or is it to keep food warm?
Depends on the stove.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay.
Keep going, sorry.
Because there are stoves that have a warming drawer.
Yeah, I've heard that that's what it's mostly, that's like the general, what they're for is to be a warming drawer.
Okay, so your homework is, the next time you use your oven, is put a thermometer down there and see how warm it gets and see if it would actually function that way.
Your homework is, next time you use your oven, I'm not doing that.
And then let Dave know
on
the bottom of this comments, and let him know just how warm does your drawer get. I wonder how many people will do that. That'll be really
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, so please do that. That is the challenge for the audience today.
Hashtag, how warm is your drawer?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Okay, so moving along. The kitchen has lots of people moving in it multiple times during the day. It holds all of the things to cook. We need to cook. It's the heart of the home. So how do we make the heart of the home function for the family? When you set your kitchen up, and I can't tell you how many times we've been in someone's home, they've lived here 20, 30 years. Why are your glasses over there? That's where we unpack them. And they stayed there and meanwhile, they're walking completely across the kitchen to get a cup. So the general rule of thumb is for the cups, you want them to be either on top of or close to the dishwasher so that putting them away is easy, or next to the, what?
Like dishwasher at my house, dishwasher, cups and glasses.
There you go. Well done. Well done. And your picture will be in the comments.
Thoughts.
Okay. Then, or the cups can go right next to the refrigerator because that's where you're using the cups for. So either one or the other. The idea is that you're not running back and forth all the time to get what you need. So you're not going from this part over here to over here. We had a woman when we went through her kitchen, she had moved in and then her husband was going to be relocated as they're moving into their new home. He's going to be relocated again. So they stopped unpacking and then they finished unpacking later when that transfer didn't happen. So we found one of those electric cutting knives. The cord was over here, the knife was over here, and the handle was over there. So she was like so excited when the holidays were coming because she even sent me a picture because here in this little piece of Tupperware where we put all of the pieces together, she's like, we finally got to use the electric knife. My husband felt so powerful at dinner. So it was really great.
The chainsaw of the kitchen.
Yeah, the turkey chainsaw, right?
Yep.
So Dishes, same thing. They should be close to the dishwasher, silverware close to the dishwasher, easy to put away. But also consider, where are these things being used? So are you eating at the kitchen island predominantly, or are you eating at the kitchen table? Or are you not using the table and you're using the dining room table? What's the easiest way to get to that place? So that kind of helps you to set up where you're going to put your things. Spices, pots and pans clearly go around the oven area. Bakingware around the oven area. If you're baking. If you're not a big baker, you may put them somewhere else.
Yep.
So it really depends on how you're using the kitchen, and stand in the kitchen. How do I think I'm going to use it? And if you decide that you've been in your house for a while and you want to reorganize it, take the things, stand there and kind of strategize it out, and then take the things out of the cupboard and move them.
Don't take it all out and then be like, where did
Otherwise,
it go?
that's a huge overwhelming pile. Yeah.
Yep, and it stays there for several weeks.
And then it goes back into the same cabinet that you had it in before, which may not be the most efficient
Yeah,
use.
just because as you use it and wash it, then it just naturally gets put where it was.
And then be prepared to go into the wrong cabinet for a while looking for things.
Yes.
Because I've moved plates, and every so often I still go into the old cabinet just because
I feel way better about my kitchen than I did about my linen closet.
Do you?
Yeah,
Good.
It's actually
Well, you make chocolate chip cookies often.
not as often as I should.
We should have a plate of them right here.
Clearly. But no, when we moved in, God, it's been a while ago now, we did not at that level. Some of it was just, this is where it fits. But we did kind of decide, all right, what do we want where? And now I realize that we didn't do a half bad job of it.
High five. And there are some things that just go where they fit.
Yep.
I mean, if
like
you've
our
got,
silverware, it's not by the dishwasher.
depends where the drawer is. Where's the drawer that can hold it?
The best drawer for the silverware is like, our kitchen's tiny too, so it's like one step and you're there, so it's not inconvenient
Just
at all.
a pivot kitchen, right? It's a one person cooking kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get in there with more than like 2 or 3 people unless you're really close.
Gotcha. Make sure you like the person you're with.
Yep.
But then there's other kitchens that we've seen kitchens that have 2 islands in them. So depending on, what are you preparing at each island will determine what goes into for storage.
That's awesome. So any other like quick tips on the kitchen, like things you've seen that are very common, or
Spices.
I'm
an organizer and I have a confession to make. I had
a
a
mess.
spice that expired in 2011.
A couple years ago.
Just a couple. So when you buy spices and you're buying something for a recipe that's maybe new or something you don't make very often, get the little one. And yes, it's more expensive, but here's the thing. If you don't use it, you're far more likely to get rid of it than if you buy the ginormous size. Then you have this pressure over your head that you have to make like a whole bunch of whatever it is.
Even though you didn't like it.
Or maybe it's an ethnic dish that nobody in the house cared for or something, and now you've got this huge spice and you feel like you can't throw it away because it's this huge bottle. So get the little ones.
Yeah, because who hasn't gone on Pinterest and been like, oh, this looks amazing, and it requires like 7 spices you've never heard of, so you go get those. You make it, looks gorgeous and tastes nasty, and you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
Or you make it and it doesn't look anything like the Pinterest. I like the Pinterest fails.
Yes.
Some of those are fun to watch.
Yes, SpongeBob cakes that look like they came out of a horror movie.
I tried doing the bacon thing where you do the wrapped bacon to make like a, that didn't work out.
It didn't work out?
It didn't work out for me.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. We did the cauliflower grilled cheese melt things.
Ooh, how was that?
They were good.
They were good?
Messy to eat a little bit.
Okay, well that's why they make knife and fork.
On the first couple passes. But they get better the more practice you have.
I can't get my family to eat cauliflower. If you have a cauliflower eating way, I need to know that. Comments.
Like, I have to get you the recipe. When you make it and you fry it and you put cheese, it's like a grilled cheese. It's like a patty melt kind of a.
But then the cauliflower kind of holds the cheese like a piece of bread.
It's the bread. Yeah, the cauliflower
cool.
is the bread.
It's
good.
I have not spent enough time on Pinterest.
I do have a Pinterest account. I haven't been on it in a while, but the Pinterest discovery falls to other people in the household. So
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's on Facebook, I can get it. So yeah. Well, any other tips on the kitchen, or that's the?
The other idea would be in the pantry is to group like items together.
Gotcha.
Because same thing as in the linen closet, we find things buried in the back. That's where we find those old things.
Can of pickled beets that you meant to use 7 years ago?
Yeah, I like pickled beets though. They don't last in my house. I eat them. But yeah, No, you're not a lover.
I don't.
No. You know what I haven't been able to figure out is down here in the South is the pimento cheese.
You and me both.
I just don't get pimento cheese. It's yummy, but I just don't get it.
It doesn't really go on everything.
No, and they put it on everything. So, but when you put your things in the pantry, if you put your canned soups together and then you put your canned vegetables together, and if you're someone who buys in bulk, put your bulk in the back.
Gotcha.
So that you're turning that over. Think grocery store. And before you go to the store, take a look at what's in the pantry before you go, because sometimes you can meal plan out of the pantry and then you're not holding on to so much.
Yep.
Why are you paying all that money to hold it on your shelf when the grocery store can hold it on their shelf?
That's good.
Now you just put money in your pocket too.
We don't do a whole lot of canned goods, but I like to keep a certain range of canned goods there because you can make a lot of food or power outages, whatever, and you're not able to cook as well for whatever reason. Hashtag preppers. Having canned goods for a quick meal, like some vegetables, take them, rinse them, make a stew. Right. So we typically have a set. Hey, anytime I go shopping, it's like, hey, we need to have 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. If we have them, we don't get them. If they're not there, we get them, and we don't get more than that because then one of them gets pushed behind something else and you never find it again. A couple years later, you're like, is this still good?
It's the ketchup thing.
Yep.
Like, how many times have you gone to the store and you bought ketchup and then you got home to realize that the last 3 weeks you've been buying ketchup? Oh, and the last Costco run you bought one of those super packages. So now you have enough ketchup for a small army.
Yep.
So if that happens,
ranch dressing for us. Ranch
dressing, yeah. Ketchup, spaghetti sauce. We're really good with spaghetti sauce doing that. So you can create a box and fill it up and take it to a food pantry if you've got that much. That way it doesn't expire.
Yeah, because you're gonna promise yourself you're gonna use it, and you're not gonna eat that much ketchup.
Unless you've got a 2-year-old that's putting ketchup on everything, you don't need that much ketchup.
Cool. Well, thanks for being with us again.
Well, thanks for having me.
Cleaning out our lives and houses one room at a time.
Letting it go.
And thanks, guys, for watching again. What was the homework? The thermometer in the drawer?
The thermometer in the drawer.
How warm is your drawer?
How warm is your drawer?
Right.
I like it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching this episode. Give it a like. Let us know what you thought in the comments down there. Share it if you feel so inclined. If you really like it, go to our page under follow, click see first. That way you never miss a video. See it as soon as it comes out. And we'll see you on the next episode.